direction should that be? It was really a period of asking questions and a real transition period. So naturally, what I came, and I think most leaders or people who find themselves in leadership situations, we normally begin not by imposing leadership, but trying to understand it in a much deeper level, what is needed, what is appropriate, not just what is it that I want to do, actually what is it that I should do, what needs to be done, what is best for the organization.
And the biggest problem was actually the board. If you ask CEOs where their biggest challenge was, it was boards being short-term. And part of it's because they're getting pressure from asset managers to say, you better, let's see some results, and they worry. And so I think with boards, there's a range of things. One is that you need boards on the metrics side to be thinking about health metrics, not just performance metrics. So looking at the quality of the talent pool, the innovation rate, the trust, the sustainability.
Better and see the world in a different way. But one of the measures, if technology is important, is actually what do I want to do? Maybe solve an unmet need, or questions that it's really not answered, and try to answer it. The other part is why the innovation at all? So the innovation is part that you really want to be successful and make money. The other part is that when you move, it's not just that. It's corny as it sounds. You actually would like to contribute. We want to change the world.
Leadership is about stepping up to the plate, rising to the occasion when it happens. And I think they missed the opportunity, the WHO. And this is what we're not forgiving them. And so, because the only thing they had to do was to declare a public health emergency of international concern. And we all know that statement doesn't save life, but we know that it set the tone. And once you label something as an international emergency, what does it do? It means that the world has to come together to make a difference.
Government is a team sport, and the thing that I think is critical when you're trying to innovate and do something new is really understanding where the edge of the envelope is, how far you can push the status quo before it breaks, before you actually do more damage than is worth, because there is the risk, if you get it wrong, right, that you set back the very cause you're trying to help. And I think in both of these cases, as I reflect on it, the key was sort of stepping right up to that precipice, but not falling.
So I think it's the brand and the relationship, the enduring relationship damage that is probably the most profound. You can take a reserve, you can do this. Will consumers come back or not? And they'll come back if you earn it back, but a lot of them, they're gone forever. Could be gone for a generation.
Yeah, I totally agree. In fact, in one of my research, we looked at deception in the pharmaceutical space, and we find exact same effect. An average FDA warning letter costs firms about $120 million in the stock market, and it's a permanent loss.
And so what that is, so as I understand it, they made a claim that wasn't supportable. The FDA or the appropriate health protection people called them, sent them a letter, and their stock price went down $120 million. That's punishing. And that's the market punishing them, and then consumers punish them.